Have you just started learning your loop jump? Or maybe you're having trouble with it and you need some new ideas. This video is for you. These are my loop jump progressions.
Okay, loop jump. I'm going to show you my loop preps for teaching the loop jump. So I always start teaching the loop from an inside 3 turn. So the first prep I'll get them to do is inside 3 cross to give you the right setup for the loop over this right side. So the first step is you can cross and put both feet on the ice. So I'll do inside 3 cross, step down to stop the swing. We need to make sure your shoulders are facing in. What normally happens for people at this point after the 3 turn, this left shoulder will carry on going, so we end up like this. 3 turn cross, and the shoulder keeps going. So we'll make sure we keep that strong facing in. Once you've got the hang of that, we'll then don't do the cross and put your foot on the ice. We'll do the cross and keep your foot in the air. So this is much harder to control using your core and your shoulders. I do the inside 3 cross and I keep this foot in the air. And you'll find you can't hold this forever. It wants to spin, which is good because you can use that to help you. It's one of those times where swing becomes your friend and you can use it. From there, I talk about a hook on the ice. So we're going to try and get your foot to go around a hook. And this is a funny analogy bit. I call it a fish hook. And we say, can you catch a fish on it? Because if it doesn't hook enough, you're not going to catch a fish, it's just going to fall off the end. So I try and follow this shape from my inside 3 cross, shoulders are in, round the hook and hop. So I'm pretty much forward on the toe pick when I leave the ice. Okay, so I'll show you that again. Cross and hop off the toe pick to backwards. Okay, once I got the hang of that, I'll add that bounce in the knee, so it's less time on the pick. It's more of an edge and a push through to the toe, but I still think about coming round on the hook. From here, wrap. When we get to backwards entry, so like this, what we've got to try and do is get your feet and your hips to do the hook without any help from your shoulders. And this is the hardest thing. Most people set up the backward loop and you'll see them use this to try and make the turn. And what we really need to feel is that your hips and your feet can come round. So I do this exercise from a circle, facing in, I'm strong here, 2 outside edges. What I'm gonna do is turn my hip in and do a U-turn around. Now if you do this on a hockey circle, you should be able to curve round this side of that blue spot in the middle of your circle. Okay, so from here, curving round, and you see my shoulders don't move, it's just the hip working around. If you can do that, we get around the fish hook, and we're gonna let this left side go eventually. So feet first, then the shoulder, we'll catch up. Feet first, then the shoulder, and we hit the toe through to the jump.